anticipation, resistance, defeat, grief. These are all the inevitable things all of us perseverants go through. War and endless conflict is something that is natural for us to expect. To expect war is as natural to us as expecting dark rain clouds or a visit from a lover. Loss is something that we all experience, and that fact is hammered into our heads from the moment we are born. To face defeat is inevitable. It has been far too long since things have stayed this way that no other outcome ever comes to mind. The demons will always descend upon us, and whenever they do, violence and defeat is what follows. And it has always been this way for 30,000 years. I have heard stories of the kind of life my ancestors lived before all this hell came to us. And though it is nice to daydream of living during those wonderful times of peace and prosperity, we all soon return to facing the harsh reality that is life in Persevera. Our entire race of mankind has evolved into a ridiculous state of variety. Even our beasts and flora have evolved enough to resemble us people. And all this is only possible, according to the scholars, because of the relentless waves of war that has befallen our world for so long. One thing we have always been blessed with is our resilience. And through eons of persevering through all this slaughter, we have come to this state of being where we are all able to endure the demonic invasions better than we used to in ancient times. But still, this is not enough. Our bodies may be strong, but our technology cannot progress, and the demons will never stop coming. All this desperation has oftentimes led to desperate measures out of the necessity to survive. One example of this is the existence of the Molenites. Terrifying as they may be, and as brutal as they are on the side of humanity. No one knows who they are, what they look like, and how they operate. They have existed for hundreds of years, and they are enormous, powerful, and they eat their enemies. But other than that, not much is known about them. Another rumor I have heard more often recently is the existence of another type of warrior. People have often referred to them as Vine Sentinels. And a Vine Sentinel is supposed to be a marriage of man and plant. Vines cover their bodies from head to toe, and some have said that they even wear armor on top of it all. Apparently, they originated from somewhere in northern Gale Rend, possibly from the Foggy Marsh or the Labyrinth Forest. They are able to climb trees with ease and camouflage themselves within heavily forested areas. Using vines that cover their entire bodies, they are able to endure heavy assault, but they are not very mobile, or at least that's what I've heard. People also speak of them being as large as Molar Knights, which I find hard to believe. All this has been brand new information to me, but not the strangest of news I have heard. And you can believe me when I say that there are much stranger things that happened in Persevera. Actually, I only know of one plant that has the ability to invade people's bodies and control them, as if we were puppets on a string. And it just so happens that this plant is only found in the Harvester Woods to the west of the Foggy Marsh, where the Rat Scouts make their home. I suppose if I had to be passing by the region, I could pay them a visit. They might be able to tell me a thing or two about the Vine Sentinels. Let's just hope these Vine Sentinels are not evil by nature. We could really use the additional strength to add to our arsenal. Every perseverant would surely appreciate it, for when the time comes to defend ourselves once more. Thank you for listening to me. I will now be on my way. Watch the skies, friend. The demons are coming. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. What do you think about this new character design that I just did? I have always been a fan of making character art, but all this time I have always made characters that look like people. You know, they look like humans. They might wear special armor, they might wear special clothes, or they have special weapons and stuff, but they always look like people. So this Vine Sentinel concept, along with the Molar Knights that I did previously on my channel, I'm quite happy with how they turned out, because they not only look like they're still characters, you know, but they look monstrous in a way. I've always wanted to make like a type of powerful soldier / warrior concept, and these guys are powerful, but they pay a great price, and you can tell just by looking. And even though I don't describe much more than that, I think it's a lot of fun to just like see what kinds of ideas can come to mind just from looking at something like this, and by being teased with whatever little bit of lore that I have given you. And I think one clear idea, or like inspiration, I wouldn't say inspiration though, I guess one thing that I would like you to feel when you look at this, and what I would like these perseverants to feel to resort to something like this, is along the lines of like, how desperate can one get, and how much loss can a person experience, both as a person and as an entire race of people, to resort to something like this. And I had a lot of fun making this one. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I love it when you recommend me stuff, or when you tell me lots of interesting information, because I can also implement that to my own world building. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in my next video.